Hello, I'm Dr. Paul Bekkum from All Seasons Full Body Chiropractic Center. Today, just some things that we've been seeing in the office have been people coming in with their arms and hands getting numb and tingly. There can be multiple different reasons, and I've had patients that have had, different reasons. Some they've been baking for Christmas, and they've been hand mixing things, and it starts to involve some of their muscles in their shoulders, and they're actually getting probably more would be termed a thoracic outlet syndrome because the muscles more in and around the shoulder blade are starting to compress the brachial plexus and causing almost a numbness and tingling sensation in their whole arm. Some people, possibly even from driving, you headed home, you went to visit family or relatives, and now you started to get some numbness and tingling in your hands while you're driving. I mean, there could be anything from issues in the hands themselves, could be the elbow, could be the shoulder, could be all the way up to your neck. Sometimes that's really hard to determine, and that's why we have different screening processes in the office here to help narrow down exactly what's causing your problem so we can get down to the root cause and get it fixed for you there. There are some different things you can do should you have numbness and tingling in your arms and hands. Actually, one would be even a simple test. You can literally take and put your hands together here, hold them together for 10 seconds, and just see, are you starting to get some numbness and tingling in your hands? If you are, it's probably something that's happening right at the wrist. It can be a carpal tunnel issue. I do find that to be somewhat rare, but people will have that there. The other test you want to do is take and flip your hands over the other direction here. We'll see if I can get it up high enough here. Kind of get them compressed together this way where they're upside down. So I don't get the best angle here in my hands. See if your hands go numb and tingly that way. Both those areas there would kind of pinpoint down that you're having some problems down at the wrist. Some people, just from hanging onto a steering wheel, can end up having just the muscles in their forearms get really tight. And the problem is actually then with the forearm muscles or the elbow, and we'll have to screen that stuff out and see if that's what the case is. If they're getting some more myofascial adhesions, say you've been driving the car for hours and hours and hours, you've been hanging onto that steering wheel, the roads have been icy, you've just been white knuckling it almost the whole entire way there. That's where you can get that numbness and tingling, because the nerves can get somewhat tethered to the muscles there and cause numbness and tingling down into the hands. Most people, it's going to be kind of a transient thing, meaning it's just short-lived. Some people, if it doesn't go away, then it's something that probably needs to get evaluated a little bit further here and see what possibly needs to be done to get that resolved for you there. Other people, like I mentioned before, are mixing up those batch of Christmas cookies, Christmas meals, and they're sitting there, their hand mixing things with their hand, and it starts to develop more issues kind of up in the shoulder. It's a lot of times involving the rotator cuff muscles, especially the subscapularis muscle, and that can end up kind of getting engorged with blood, get some trigger points in there, and then that can cause some numbness and tingling down into the arm, down into the hand. There are several other things that can happen. Those happen to be some of the typical things I guess I've seen over the last few weeks here with patients. Obviously, people can be out there snow shoveling. That can be another issue that has happened here. Luckily, we haven't had too much snow, but even if you're out there pushing some snow from the driveway there, you can end up stressing and straining some of the muscles in the forearm as well as in the shoulder there, and end up with some numbness and tingling that'll occur throughout the arm or down into the wrist and the hand. I know there's other things, might be sleeping in some different beds or in some odd positions, or end up sleeping on a couch or something like that. Hopefully not for bad reasons, but that can end up having your neck get kind of kinked in different directions there. That'll cause some stress on some of the nerves that are exiting out of the spine, kind of traction them a little bit, and the problem ends up being up in your neck. So if you've had any numbness and tingling in your arms and hands, and it's not resolved by itself, or it's kind of coming back intermittently there, this is probably something you maybe want to get just checked out. A lot of times it can be a short derived kind of treatment plan. It's possible more. The worst case scenario might be that you have a herniated disc or something like that in the neck. Even with that, we still need to kind of rule everything out here and make sure that we get it taken care of. There's different stretches, so if you have some of these conditions going on, even if you want to email the office, let us know what's going on. We can maybe see if it's something you need to come in and consult in the office with here and get treated, or if it's something where we can give you even just some home exercise you can try for a while. So I hope that helps, and have a great day.